Are you surprised where this team's at right now?
Not at all. I always believed in my teammates. We just had a couple games that just got away from us. We can be easily sitting here at 8-0, but we not with 5-3. We kind of like where we at. We're starting to play with more confidence now on both sides, on all phases of the game. And so we're just going to continue taking it one game at a time, trying to continue to build on it.
How much? You didn't play all that much on this past Saturday, and for obvious reasons. Did that make you feel maybe a little pressure? Was that almost like some added rest, so to speak? Do you feel maybe as if you got some back in the tank, having sat out most of last week's game?
Oh yeah, this is probably the best I've felt in a while. Feel a whole lot better. So that I was able to get a lot of rest on it without playing on it as much. So hopefully, by me getting that rest, I can go out on Saturday and have a good game.
Let's talk about Florida State. What are your earliest memories of watching the Seminoles?
Remember Ward Charlie Ward. Remember them guys won the championship in '99, '93. So I got a lot of memories for them. That was my team growing up. I have a tremendous respect for Coach Bobby Bowden. He did a tremendous job there for us. I think he's been there almost 30-some years. So to be there at one program for that long, you got to have a great resume to be there that long.
Do you still see the same swagger in them that you did back in the '90s?
Oh yeah, they're gonna play great defense. Offense gonna be explosive. So we got a tough challenge this hand. I done seen them play a couple of times this year, and they just like us. They gonna fight to the end of the game until however long it takes for them to get the job done.
With them, Miami was a school you knew about being in state, but Florida State really recruited you hard. I mean, it came down, they were in the final mix before you picked Clemson.
Oh yeah, Florida State was my first offer in high school. So I got a lot of respect for that university. Coach Jody Allen, he was my recruiting coach, so that was my first offer. So of course, I got a more feel for them than what I did with Miami. So this game kind of means more than what it did when I played Miami.
Their defense has not really been doing all that much this year, and you look at the stats, I mean, they seem to have a lot of athletes. As you guys look at the game plan for this game, are there some adjustments you may make based on some of their weaknesses? Just looking at their stats, I mean, they're way down there and everything.
You got to throw the stats out the window this game. I mean, they'll be ready. They'll be jacked up, ready to play. I mean, they have so much to play for, just like we got so much to play for. So, I don't really get caught up in where their defense ranks because I know come Saturday I'm gonna get the best. They're gonna be the best Florida State that they've played all year. So, we're just trying to do what we can and prepare the best way we can so we can try to be successful on Saturday.
You've been here before when you guys have been able to taste a chance at winning the division. Obviously, you got to the final game against Boston College a couple of years ago. But, I mean, you guys are in a pennant race. I mean, do things kind of feel a little bit different now maybe than a year ago at this time?
Well, guys just excited. I mean, the main thing, I think we were probably looking too far ahead back then. But now we're just taking it one game at a time. And we understand that we kind of really control our own destiny. And in order to get to the championship, you got to win your division. So, everyone's going to be excited, but I kind of like how Coach Winnie said, the most excited team is not going to win this game. The team that execute and had a few turnovers is going to win the game Saturday.
I know you haven't thought much about, your Heisman prospects or anything, but the fact that this is a 7:45 game, prime time, national television audience, it certainly sets up for a great opportunity for you.
Not only for me, but also for my team. I think we still got a lot of trying to grab a lot of people's attention. And another do that, you play on TV and you go out there and you play your best game. So, my job this week is to make sure that everyone knows what we're doing. So come Saturday, it won't be no surprise to us of going out there trying to execute.
What's your reaction when people say the ACC is just so far down this year, and you certainly hear the criticisms of the conference? How do you react to that?
The ACC, I don't think we're down. I think we're doing just fine. It's the best conference in the country to me, if you ask me personally. You got great defenses, great offenses that's putting up a lot of points. So, I mean, but like I say, everyone's how they can voice their own opinion. But to me, I think the ACC is doing just good. I mean, we'll see at the end of the year who had the most teams in bowl games.
CJ, how would you describe Clemson to somebody that hasn't seen him? Talking about the national television audience, I don't know anything about Clemson. How would you describe Clemson?
I say you're gonna see a team that's gonna play hard for 60 minutes or however long it takes. You're gonna see a team that's that love each other, a team that's flying around, and then the main thing I tell you, just come to a game, experience it yourself. So I mean that's pretty our identity. We're gonna play hard. We're gonna love each other. We're gonna play for each other once the game starts. And win, lose, or draw, we're gonna continue to get better.
Was there a moment after that Maryland game? I don't know. I mean, we all talked about the heated practice, but was there a moment where things just kind of turned around and something clicked, and you guys said, "This is not going to go the wrong direction. We're going to turn this around"?
I mean, we had a players meeting, just players, and guys wanted to know what was the reason for us losing those 3 games, and it wasn't no finger pointing in that meeting. It was just a players meeting. The main thing we came out of that meeting was, we're gonna turn the season around, and we can't worry about what the outside people think of us right now. We had a bye week after that Maryland game, so had a long time to sit with that loss, and so far we've been on a good roll.
The Maryland game, whether it be this year or previous years,